Hello everyone, and thank you for taking a moment with Mel. Again, I have on my nurse t-shirt, so you know we're going to be talking about health. Today we're going to be talking about women's health. And as with the men, heart disease is the leading cause of death for women also. And the second leading cause of death for women is cancer. There are some things that are hereditary that we cannot fix, but there are a lot of things that are not hereditary that we can fix. We need to manage our stress. We need to make sure that we are following a good diet. We need to make sure that we are exercising. As women, we tend to take care of everybody before we take care of ourselves. And that is really harming us. And we have to really think about what it is that we want out of life. Do we want to be happy? Our family members want us to be happy, but because we try to take care of everybody before we take care of ourselves, a lot of times our health is what suffers. So there are some times when we might be tired and we're having to drink extra coffee. Extra coffee, caffeine increases your blood pressure. If you want to listen to one of my other videos that I have about me and knocking on the door of menopause, I'll tell you about my caffeine story and why I had to stop drinking coffee. Now, I have a friend of mine that she sits in front of the fan with the fan going because she knows that she is going to get hot flashes when she is drinking the coffee, but she doesn't care because she wants her coffee. I choose not to do that, much as I love her. If there is something that I can prevent having an effect on my body, I'm gonna do that. So if you're knocking on the door of menopause, caffeine is something that you might want to decrease. Also, with me, when I eat things that have a lot of carbs, that also gives me hot flashes, so you might want to decrease that also. So going back to what we were talking about, the importance of decreasing stress for both heart disease and then also for cancer. Cortisol increases in our body as we are under stress. And they have also found that cortisol increases also increase our chances of cancer, and it could make cancer worse. So one of the things that sometimes cause us to be under stress is our caregiver role. We might be caregivers to spouses. We might be caregivers to children. As much help as you can get, you need to get the help, you need to take the help. And if you don't have help, there are some other things that you might need to put in place in order to decrease your stress. You might need to go see a counselor. You might need to see if you can have family help you as much as possible, because of all the things that we do as caregivers, if we don't take care of ourselves, we are not going to be there to take care of those that we love. You might have to have a sandwich for dinner. You might have to pick up dinner. If you're picking up dinner from off the street, just make sure that it's something that's on the healthier side. As with the men, we also have to think about TIAs and mini strokes. TIAs are transient ischemic attacks. Those are the mini strokes that tell us that something is going on in our body. And sometimes when we have the mini strokes, we think that, okay, I went to the hospital, I came out okay, my vision is fine, my speech is fine, I'm walking around fine. But when you have a mini stroke, that is your body trying to tell you that there is something going on with your circulation. So if you happen to have a mini stroke and you are trying to get back to everything that you used to do, you can't do that. The reason that you had the mini stroke is because there's something going on with your circulation, and you are going to have to figure out, how am I going to change my diet? How am I going to get some exercise? How am I going to better manage your stress? Because if we don't do those things, a couple of years down the line, it might lead to a full-blown big stroke. And there are so many other things that go along with you having a full-blown stroke, that if you can do something right now to make a change, you need to do it. I promise you, your loved ones would be okay having a sandwich if it means that you're gonna get the rest that you need and that you're gonna be able to live a healthier life, and they can have you for a longer period of time.